really up against a lot of resistance in the beginning. She's really kept up with her XP a minute, and definitely up there right now. Scandal playing that Hag, and I mean, she's sitting there nicely at 444 experience a minute, and really not deficit in any kind of deficit at all.
As you see, Soul Stealer kind of being aggressive here, roaming around in the Hellborn jungle, taking some creep kills, as he's probably going to get caught out here by Swiftblade with no escape mechanism. Now he just used that assassin trap, but he's going to be able to TP away. Maybe Slither's poison will take him down. Nah, he should be fine.
Yeah, he'll be okay. Yeah. Now these are points like this Soul Stealer here has decided to go for an Assassin Shroud, which is really just something I personally do not like to see on Soul Stealers. I much prefer the Shrunken Head Portal Key combinations rather than, you know, just the Assassin Shroud, because Assassin Shroud is just too easily counterable, which is very evident in this game. I mean, we have lots of Wards of Revelation throughout this entire game so far coming out of this Hellborn side, so it's really not going to be much of an advantage at all when it needs to be.
Unfortunately, and as you see a Valkyrie arrow coming in, hitting Soul Stealer for 5 seconds, and not going to be able to do anything about it, though. It's just a little pat on the back saying, hey, we can watch you doing this, so we're not going to let you farm. Anyway, I do agree with your points. However, with the Soul Stealer nerfs to the ultimate, so it's a 1.6 second cast time instead of 1.2. Um, it makes the portal key not as viable because it makes it so when he ports in, they have a lot more time to react. Whereas before, it was kind of a surprise. Whereas now it's just like, oh crap, he's here and he's ulting, stop him. The few extra points a seconds really make a big difference.
Right, but for these team fights, I mean, as I said, there's a lot of Words of Revelations going down. I mean, Glacius is like carrying 3, 4, 5, 6 of them at a time, and if they think that something's up, they're probably going to put it down and reveal him, no problem. But that's where, I mean, right here, I mean, he just threw down a ward right now after he went invis, and now they're going to be chasing him, and he's going to go down. And I mean, a portal key or even just a shrunken head there would have really, really made a lot more of a difference than going invis, in my opinion.
I agree, but once again, you got to look in their point of view. They're not trying to initiate with Soul Stealer as we see another hero go down for the Legion team and the Hellborn team losing Glacius, which is expected. As we see everyone kind of going, Wretched Hag's invisible using the Sonar Scream on top of Valkyrie, but I don't think much is going to come to that unless Valkyrie does not have a leap for another 4 seconds. She should be fine. As Swift Slash is coming out on top of that Andromeda, dropping him down to really almost nothing, but I think he's going to make it. Nope, the last auto attack comes out from Valkyrie, taking her down easily as Swiftblade just farms around in the Hellborn jungle now. Legion team grouping up middle a little bit. Wretched Hag and Hellbringer. They don't have the advantage here, though, with 3 heroes being down on their team, so they're probably going to back it up here. As another team fight goes relatively even, as we see Pebbles blinking in, trying to get something up on that Wretched Hag there, but Wretched Hag also just blinks away. Not a problem for them. Going back to the Word of Revelation and things like that. Soul Stealer isn't going to be used as an initiation. Before his ultimate got nerfed, he could be used as an initiator because the cast time was so well and like he could just pour it in and that'd be it. But now that it's so long, he can't initiate. So they have Lean and they have Unique Phaser playing Hellbringer and Magnus, as we see people going in here on Pebbles up top, Magnus stunning in, Wretched Hag using the ultimate, and that's probably going to be it for them. Another nice gank set up by Empr, who definitely not completely out of this game yet. Let me add, even though they're down in the experience and the goal by a large margin, they can definitely turn this around. They're just going to need more team fights, like I said earlier.
Just to cut in
And I
here,
completely forgot
Jesse,
what I was talking, but
I'm just
go
going
ahead.
to say pause.
Sure.
Oh yeah, but yeah, we got this Invis Soul Steer, I mean, just farting around really with that Glacius, but at the same time, we have that Swiftblade. I mean, he's able to take out unique, not Quakes, sorry, not unique phase, that Andromeda, basically, and the Soul Steer, you know, just really wore out his welcome over at that secret shop as he's able to be taken down as well. This kind of gives a big advantage right now to Pyro as we see triple ports going up top for that tower. They really want to defend that tower because we know that we got a Hellbringer and that Hag up there. I mean, they're still kind of pushing from their kill on that Pebbles who just respawned. So it's kind of just back and forth at this point. There's a lot of wards that go down in this game so far. There's just like we got the Toxin wards, we got so many wards of Revelations around the place. I mean, it's a crazy ward game so far.
Well, words really are deciding factors in games, and if you have this many words of revelations, and if you think about it, Glacius and Slither really don't have that much else to buy. Slither already has his tablet of command. I mean, they could go for maybe some other support or harder support items, but I don't think they're going to get the farm for it. So they're just going to buy these wards and they're going to make it so their carries can carry them, and they've been doing that rather effectively so far. As you see, the kill lead 29 to 39, they're up on the towers by 2. Everything seems to be going in their favor right now, and I really like what they're doing. As you see, an invisible Pebbles roaming around the jungle might catch this Magnus here. Not entirely sure.
It's Striders versus Striders. I mean, I don't think either of them really going to gain anything on each other at this point.
As Magnus going up here to farm these ancients, relatively safe with that another nice ward of sight. As we see the Hellborn team grouping up around Kongor, maybe make an attempt.
Well, Swiftblade is, he just keeps farming. He's sitting right now at 430 gold a minute, and he's level 17, which is up and away from almost everyone else. We got Scandal sitting at 16. As I said, he's been playing that Hag really well. He's pretty close to his Nullstone at this point, but Swiftblade already lifesteal. Looks like he's going to go for a Frostburn. Already has that Runed Axe. And, of course, his marches. He's going to be picking up this token, no problem. And really now's the time that they're going to go try some kind of really big push, especially with, the one-trick ponies. Go out with the spin, go out with the swift slashes, die, come back in with another spin. And at this point, I mean, he runs really quick, 413 movement speed on this Swiftblade, 458 with the unit walking. And he's critting for, a sizable chunk, 400 hit points.
Yeah, I really, really like having a Firebrand on most melee carries because it just allows them to stay in the fights longer. They can orb walk. As you see, Magnus going down once again. The entire Legion team seems to be there, but I guess they probably landed an arrow or something like that and took him down. The Hellborn team's ganking really well, and while the Legion team is ganking fairly well, I don't think they're doing it as much as the Hellborn team has done, and that's what really has put them in the lead here, 21 to 40.
I really got to say, though, in that little Slither encounter there, Tablet of Command made that entire gank not work whatsoever. Slither got tableted up through this cliff here, and then Hellbringer used his tablet on Magnus to get the stun, and then just before they could clean up, Slither used his again, got out of the way, 5-second arrow come down, smack Magnus in the face for the kill. I mean, that's really impressive stuff. I really enjoy watching a tablet of command user really know how to use it well to save his skin, get out of those kind of situations. And we saw him use it earlier in the team fight over near Kongor as he went up through these creeps and then just tableted right over the cliff. So I mean, some pretty ingenious play with it.
I believe you have some experience as a ward of sight before too. I believe about a certain Battlefield game that we could bring up. However, we see Regen Room being picked up by Soul Shield, but that was a big mistake as the entire Hellborn team is there and they just disintegrate him. As we see Hag throwing out the ultimate, Swiftblade just spinning in there. This team fight is going really poorly for the Legion team as heroes drop down everywhere. Malphus has used Hat Trick coming out for Swiftblade, Sun Touch playing on Pyro. As the who is that? That is Magnus. He's not going to be able to get away from this Swiftblade. That is it. However, he's KS by Slither. That's okay, though. Somebody needs to get the kill as Valkyrie gets away with low health. That's going to be a 5-for-2 exchange with the Hellborn team as they see they probably push their advantage here.
Not too shabby whatsoever. It does look like Swiftblade is interested in going mano a mano with that defense tower. Now already has his Frostburn up. He is very stacked, especially for a 31-minute round, critting almost 500 a shot, 2 crits, and down goes, basically that Magnus, that Andromeda, most of the hit points of Hellbringer. I mean, he is just a beast at this point in the time.
Yeah, I agree. The only person who's going to live for more than 2 of those crits is Soul Stealer. And that's bad. That's really bad for this team. We see Magnus just finishing his Striders and his Mana Battery. We can see that having really lasting effects in these team fights. He's not able to... I don't think I've ever seen him get an ultimate off, which is huge. He doesn't have any farm. He doesn't have anything at all that he can help with, as we see Soul Stealer even taking some of his farm. As we see another kill going down here on Slither there, I don't know what happened. He's probably warding, and then the combination from Wretched Hag, Hellbringer, and Andromeda there probably just took him down really easily. As we see Valkyrie running into Magnus there, but Valkyrie's going to back off in fear of more team support.
Well, you can only go like 1v2, 1v3 at this point. Yeah, you really don't want to give up a kill, especially as farmed as both Valkyrie, Pebbles, and that Swiftblade is. I mean, any kill on them is a massive bonus to this Legion team. But Wretched Hag going to be able to get out of that no problem, as she does have that, innate blink. But it was a good try.
I don't know if you watched that or not, but Pebbles managed to chuck Wretched Hag at the exact moment that Valkyrie threw out the arrow, causing him to miss. As we see Pebbles running into Soulstealer here, tossing out, managing a chuck on him. However, he's going to miss the stalagmites, and Soulstealer should be able to get away fairly easily over here in the side shop by the side shop.
Maybe. Nope, maybe not. But the Invis coming back up off cooldown. Where's the Glacius? Glacius does not have any more blue wards at this time, but they know that this is going to leave off, and Valkyrie no problem going to be not getting that kill as Swiftblade comes in for a quick snipe, saying, hey, mine, thanks.
Although I think I prefer that. That Swiftblade is really, really fire, and he's got a Slayer here. I don't know if he's going to go for the Doombringer. Probably not. Probably a Savage Mace, which is essentially going to spell the defeat here for the Legion team. He's so farmed right now. They really need to do something quick to stop this farm. They need to turn around these team fights. You see Pebbles blinking in here on top of Andromeda. He's going to go down for a joke. Not a chance whatsoever. Now they're down 2 heroes. And Andromeda and Soulstealer are down for another 40 seconds. They're probably going to look to push the secondary tower.
I would really hope so. I mean, with an advantage like that and someone that can hit really as hard as Swiftblade is at this time, I mean, why not even push the third tier there?
They definitely probably could. We have Magnus running around up in the Hellborn jungle, which I don't understand why he's not back and able to help his team. Although there's really not much they can do against these heroes. I mean, Pebbles has really good farm right now. He's sitting on a Blessed Orb. We have Valkyrie, who has finished her Frostburn, which is interesting to me. They stack. Well, I guess she's probably going to go for the Frostful Skull and the Geosbane. As you see, finally a portal coming in from Magnus, just finishing his portal key, able to put off an ult, dropping most of the Hellborn team actually to half health, but he's just going to get turned around, and that's going to be it for them. Onslaught Spree coming out from Swiftblade there. Valkyrie ultimate. This is just chaos. As we see Swiftblade going down there, but the token of life still on him, so to no avail. He's not going to die there. And they're going to finish pushing this Rax and maybe push another set as they have 3 heroes down for another 30 seconds.
Token of life was just used on that Swiftblade because he's back up to full hit points.
That's what I said, didn't I?
I thought you said it was still on him.
No, I said it was on him and then it went off.
Ah, good stuff. Alright. Yeah, but I mean, even inside Empire's own base, I mean, that was a great little portal in by that Magnus. I mean, he was able to get a lot of damage off on that Glacius, and Glacius just wouldn't go down. 11 hit points is what he ported out at. 11.
Which is really a shame. That's more of an RNG thing than anything, in my opinion. But the Hellborn team's just gonna fall back and farm as they let the Legion team clean up the mess they've created for themselves. Looking at the hero kills, it's 24 to 50. There's not much they can do right now. They're down. They're losing the tower game. They're losing the kill game. Their carries are just not as farmed as Pyros as the Hatchet Pyros are, and I really don't know what they can do here in this situation.
Well, could concede, but it does not look like that's going to be an option at this point. So maybe a super awesome comeback.
Oh, that would be really nice to see. Maybe they could get I don't know, maybe they could farm 27,000 or 24,000 gold.
That is the difference.
Out of the jungle in 5 minutes or so. I don't know. Maybe some impressive stacking. Don't ever count them out, Jester.
No, never say never. I mean, the game's not over till it's over, but I mean, it is kind of just looking grim. Checking out this Swiftblade, already finishing up that Savage Mace, 691 crit, that entire stack of creeps, and now he also has a Bound Eye because they really are getting sick and tired of buying wards for this Soul Stealer, and now they're going to say, you can't kill me anyways, Bound Eye it is, you're going down, and that's all she wrote.
You see some counter warding coming from the Legion team. Although I don't think it really matters if they can see down there or not. They've already pushed.